Hello lovelies, we're talking about Sonia Uche and Maurice and Sonia Uche today. Stay tuned to your home of God gist. Why do people see a simple smile, a playful caption, or even 2 seconds of eye contact and immediately scream they're in love? It's almost automatic now. Someone posts a selfie with a friend, adds a heart emoji, and within minutes the comments explode, wedding when? This is the couple we didn't know we needed. We've trained ourselves to turn the smallest spark into a wildfire romance. Social media didn't just blur the line between natural chemistry and real love, it erased it completely. A normal moment that would have passed unnoticed 5 years ago now gets dissected frame by frame, zoomed in, slowed down, and turned into evidence. The algorithm loves it because drama keeps us scrolling, and we love it because we're all craving a love story that feels bigger than our own lives. So the second Timinini and Sonia Uche laughed together on a live, smiled in the same frame, or liked each other's pictures, the internet decided they were soulmates. It's not about what actually happened, it's about what we desperately want to believe. That hunger for a storyline is exactly what shipping culture feeds on. Fans aren't stupid. Many openly say they know Timinini and Sonia Uche are just friends, but they ship them anyway because the fantasy is fun. It's free entertainment. They create edits, write threads, make fake text messages, and build entire universes where these two women are secretly together. The problem comes when the line between "I'm having fun imagining" and "this is real and you owe us answers" disappears. Suddenly a beautiful friendship becomes a public courtroom. People start demanding proof, timelines, explanations. Timinini gets called disloyal for posting someone else, Sonia Uche gets accused of leading fans on, and both wake up to thousands of strangers angry that their fictional couple isn't behaving. It's wild when you step back. Two women living their normal lives turn into characters in someone else's fanfiction, and punished when they don't follow the script. And that punishment is brutal. Being friendly used to be the bare minimum of human decency. You smile at a friend, you joke around, you hug goodbye, nobody bats an eye. But the moment cameras are involved, innocence gets twisted into scandal. A simple "miss you babe" becomes "they're dating." A playful push on the shoulder becomes body language. Experts say they can't keep their hands off each other. Harmless moments that any of us have with our besties every day suddenly look suspicious under the celebrity microscope. The rules changed without anyone asking the celebrities if they agreed. Now every interaction has to be calculated, distant, cold, or else the internet will turn it into a secret romance. Timinini can't even laugh too loud around Sonia Uche without half the timeline deciding they're in love and hiding it. So when the dragging got loud, Timinini chose silence. She didn't clap back, didn't post cryptic quotes, didn't subtweet, she just kept living. Some called it weakness, but that silence was power. In a world that screams for reactions, staying quiet feels almost rebellious. Every day she didn't address the rumors, the story lost a little oxygen. The louder people yelled for her to speak up, the more unreasonable they started to look. Silence became her shield and, accidentally, her loudest statement. She didn't owe strangers her emotions, her explanations, or her private life. And the longer she stayed quiet, the clearer it became that the ones who looked obsessed weren't her, they were the ones refreshing her page waiting for a reaction that never came. That obsession spilled over from a completely different drama. Someone else had their own tension and history, yet somehow Timinini ended up trending harder than everyone involved. Assumptions became facts the second they went viral. Nobody waited for proof, nobody asked questions, they just ran with the narrative that felt juiciest. And Timinini paid the price for a crime she didn't commit. She became the villain in a story written by strangers who never met her. That's the danger of online dragging, feelings spread faster than truth, and once the mob picks a target, facts don't matter anymore. But here's the twist, her silence started working. The longer she stayed off the noise, the more people noticed how wild the accusations were. Without new evidence from her, the story had nowhere to go. Critics who swore she was guilty started looking hysterical for screaming at someone who wouldn't even acknowledge them. Quiet flipped the script. It made the hatred look one-sided and unhinged. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. That strength made fans even angrier in a weird way. How dare she not care what they think? How dare she not let them control who she hugs, who she calls babe, who she sits next to? The entitlement is insane when you say it out loud, millions of strangers believing they get a vote in a celebrity's private friendships. They'll say, "We made you famous," like fame is a debt that has to be paid in personal access. Timinini owes them nothing, but the internet acts like she signed a contract the day she got verified. Some people whispered she should have leaned into the chaos, post more with Sonia Uche, tease the shippers, turn the drama into followers and brand deals. Accidental virality is free marketing, right? But cashing in would mean admitting the mob was right to sexualize a pure friendship. It would mean every future hug with Sonia Uche has to be staged for content. Staying quiet protected the version of herself she actually wants to be, even if it confused the timeline that wanted a reality show. And confusion breeds curiosity. The less she explained, the more mysterious she became. Suddenly the girl who was being dragged for smiling too much at Sonia Uche looked unbothered, classy, above it all. Silence built a brand stronger than any viral rant ever could. People started saying, "I like how she moves," instead of "she's messy." Without saying a word, she shifted from villain to enigma. That enigma status is why fans now police every friendship she has, especially with Sonia Uche. They claim they want real celebrities, but the second those celebrities act like real humans, hug their friends, post silly videos, the same fans scream, "Too much," or "Keep it private." You can't win. Be too open and you're feeding the sheep, be too private and you're hiding something. Female friendships are now expected to be sanitized, distant, and cold so nobody gets the wrong idea. And the worst part. A lot of fans know it's fake and enjoy it anyway. They'll write, "Deliolu is the Soliolu," while still tagging Timinini and Sonia Uche in edits with wedding dresses and slow-motion kisses. They treat real sisterhood like a toy. As long as the edits are fire and the theories are funny, who cares if the two women involved are stressed or uncomfortable? Entertainment shouldn't come at the price of someone's peace. So where does Timinini go from here? Every move she makes now gets watched by people waiting to twist it, especially anything involving Sonia Uche. She could keep the low-key vibe that got her respect in the first place, stay quiet, stay selective, stay herself. Or the pressure might push her to play the game, post more, address things, give the timeline what it wants. But if she does that, she loses the very thing that just made people admire her, the ability to exist outside the noise. The internet gave her this spotlight without permission, now it's up to her whether she dims it, dances in it, or simply walks away and lets it burn itself out. Whatever she chooses, one thing is clear, silence just taught us all that the strongest power a celebrity has left is the power to refuse to play.